Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I just want to give you a very simple strategy that you can use to scalp for 5 candles. This one is 100% perfect if you are able to follow the steps. If you're able to follow the steps, at least you should be able to pick your 5 candles conveniently. So if you're able to pick 5 candles each, like 10 times on boom 1000 and crash 1000, is something you can grow your small account to a reasonable amount of money if you can follow this strategy strictly. So what we just need to, we are using only 4 indicators here. So we are going to make use of stochastic, that is 533, and the level is 10 and 90. So after that, you apply your envelope to the stochastic, which is 5, that's period 5. Deviation is 0.005. Method simple and apply to close. You can use any color of your choice. So that one will give you the window 1. And for the second window, we apply our relative strength index, which is 1, and the level is 20 and 80. The level is 20 and 80. So after you have applied that, we add our Ichimoku indicator, which is 441. Our Ichimoku indicator is 4 Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen is 4. Single span B is 1. For the style, you apply to 2 pixel and Kijun-sen 1 pixel. That is all. So now, how can we apply this strategy? It's very, very simple. Our goal is to scalp to pick 5 candles and leave the market, irrespective of how the trend is working. But what you need to do now is, how can we get the signal? The first thing you need to check is your stochastic. Let me give you one setup that is very, very key to this strategy. You need to press down any of your window indicator windows. Just make sure that this vertical line, is scrolled down to the left hand side, so that there won't be any shift. Because if you move it down to this place, you'll be getting fake signals, but you need to move it down to the extreme end by the left to have your perfect signal, so it will not shift. Now, what are we waiting for? So what we just need to do now, we are waiting for when Ichimoku the stochastic indicator will cross above 90, just like the way we have it here. As you can see, the stochastic move above the overbought zone and cross down. You need to wait for when that 2 stochastic indicator cross down the envelope 5. Once you have been able to establish that, that is the first step. So the second step is to move down to your second window where we have the Ichimoku indicator. So as at the time the stochastic line is crossing above 90 overbought region and cross down the envelope 5, at that same time Ichimoku must be at 80 overbought region, just like the way we have it here. Can you see it now? So it must be at 80 overbought region. So at any point in time where you have stochastic crossing the envelope and your Ichimoku is not at that 80 overbought region, the signal is invalid. So as you can see now, this it crosses this way. Now this is where it crosses down, and as at the time it crosses here, as at the time it crosses, you can see that our Ichimoku indicator is top above 80 region, which simply means the signal is valid. So if you just scroll back and check all the historical charts, you observe that you always have perfect setup so far you meet up all the criteria. Now look at this one, it stayed the same thing. This crosses above 90 and the stochastic line crosses below the stochastic line crosses below envelope 5. Now as at this point, as you can see, our Ichimoku line is far below 80 is far below 80 overbought region, which simply means the signal is invalid. So that is why I put it this way: we have conservative and aggressive trading. If you want to go conservatively, that means your aims and goals is to achieve 100% of whatever signal that is valid that you are trading. So for conservative traders, you must make sure you have the full setup, which is the stochastic must cross above 90, cross down envelope 5, and use your Ichimoku line to confirm if you have it at 80 overbought region. So once you have the setup, that means your signal is valid, and just have it at the back of your mind that at any point in time you have the full setup, you are having your 5 candles without any stress. But if you happen to trade aggressively, all what you just need to do is you don't need to wait for confirmation of Ichimoku before you place your trade. So far you have your Ichimoku line, on this area. Sorry, so far you have your stochastic line crossing above 90, and at the same time that two line crosses below envelope line, you can place your trade. That is if you want to trade it aggressively. But if you want to trade it conservatively, you need to wait for the two setup to match before you place your trade. So as for this, trading it manually, you will get your perfect setup, five candles perfectly. So as it is now, if you need the robot, I'm going to give the robot free. But before you can get the robot, what I'm going to do is I will put down my email address down. You send me email address, you send me that you are interested, signify your interest that you need it. So once you're able to signify your interest and you have subscribed on this page, on this channel, so I'm going to send it to you free of charge without collecting a dime. It's a robot that trades exactly the same way I'm explaining it. Thank you.